But I want to get y'all thoughts on
Oh,
Angel
Angel.
Reese. Yeah, I want to get your thoughts on Angel Reese. So Angel Reese, she just jumped on this video of Complex, and I'll just play a
I was
really good, quick clip of it. She was talking about her net worth and all of this stuff. So
Off.
period.
Okay.
Yeah, me included.
Be safe and living somewhere nice and quality, then I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, but people should mind their business anyway.
They never gonna mind their business, man.
Yeah, me included.
Okay, you
Because
get my.
I ask every person on the show this question,
Okay.
but a quick Google search says that your net worth is $2 million.
All right.
Is it inaccurate?
Yeah.
Is it way off? Is it close?
Way off.
Period. I just looked at the screen as she made that face. Very P. To say it's way off and then smug like that? Impressive. What's it like to be in a financial situation where you're good? You're straight?
It's not just a luxury for me. It's a luxury for everybody around me. Like, I'm able to soon retire my mom. I can pay my mom mortgage. My family, everybody's taken care of. I bring my friends here. Two of my friends, bring them on PJs whenever. Like, just being able to live the luxury of, like, they love this. Like, they meet Beyonce. They going to meet Jay-Z. So everybody around
I've
me.
never seen them smile so hard.
Look.
Hey,
So, she do interviews, Complex. She got her own little podcast and all of that stuff. But it seems like, and obviously she just dropped a video where she was in her lingerie and all of that stuff. It seems like to me that Angel Reese wants to be more of a celebrity or wants to be more of a, I don't know, IG model or something than she wants to actually be known as a basketball player. And so I guess my question that I have is, does that make more sense, especially for women and WNBA players, to be wanting to be more relevant when it comes to and using the WNBA or any visibility that comes along with sports to want to basically leapfrog into being an IG model or a socialite or an influencer? Or should she be known more for her basketball acumen? Because if you compare it to like a Caitlyn Clark is more known for basketball. Angel Reese, it seems like, they came out, at the same time into the WNBA, but it seems like Angel Reese is known more now, or she's trying to be known more as a socialite. What do y'all think about that?
I think what she's currently doing now is going to run its course. She started doing all this shit once she got injured, and it was outside the season. As her career goes forward, and she don't win shit, she's going to become less irrelevant, and this shit ain't gonna matter. Nigga, you don't win no championships, nigga, you don't do nothing. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. Fuck your podcast and your naked pictures. You just another
So
bitch.
you
That's
don't
it.
think that people are going to be checking for Angel Reese, a socialite,
Nope.
as much
Not
as
if she
they're
don't do
going to be checking for Angel Reese, the basketball player?
correct. By and large, most people think you always gonna have a small portion of the male population that's gonna be some simps just because she fucking look good and got a fat ass. But by and large, ain't nobody gonna be fucking with her.
Really?
I think she's gonna be another. I think she's gonna be another broke black athlete, like all these niggas that go broke, that made millions, and you look up 10 years later and they fucking getting sued for some PPP loans.
How old is
Nah,
Angel
Quentin, I
Reese?
think
I
you
don't know how
Quentin
old she
Quentin
is.
you off. Quentin you off, man. She gonna run this shit up. Cause
Okay.
she not gonna amount to much in basketball.
You
Clearly
don't
she
have no
gonna.
proof of concept. You don't have no proof of concept. No woman's ever done that in the WNBA. So
What you mean?
no woman's ever done this. She's like the first one that's out like this.
How? How is she the first one?
Name another woman podcaster that's in the WNBA.
Oh, you talking about just being a podcaster?
All this
She's doing
shit
an
she's
interview.
doing, she's all over the fucking place with her ass out, podcasting, talking to people like she's
This is
flamboyant with
doing
all
an
this shit. Ain't
interview.
no no
This
one's
is just
ever
doing an
done.
interview.
You're just being a contrarian just because I said something. This shit's getting annoying.
It's not being a contrarian. What are you talking about? I just don't agree with
Nigga,
you.
every time I say something like Quentin, that's not true. Like, what the fuck? It's
Huh?
not fucking true, Quentin.
I don't talk like that. And then I don't even say I just disagree with you here. I think she gonna run it up. I think she gonna run it up as a content creator. I think she gonna run it up as outside of basketball. She ain't gonna be much. She not gonna be Caitlyn Clark when it comes to basketball.
So what's the difference between her and Joy Taylor? Like niggas don't fuck with Joy Taylor. What's the difference?
I don't know.
So what makes you think she can do it and Joy Taylor can't do it?
Because right now you gotta strike while the iron is hot.
Nigga, it's not sustainable.
It can be. How is it not sustainable?
Okay, I guess.
How is it not sustainable for her to be a content creator?
No one. Do you read the comments about this bitch?
Jesus, Quinton. Are you gonna answer the question? How is it
the only niggas that rock with her are the 92% that fucking voted for Kamala. That's it. No one else fucks with her.
Man, she could get over that. What are you talking about? Dudes like pretty women, dude.
Joy's pretty. No one fucks with Joy Taylor.
That's because Joy. She knows.
She has
Okay,
become
so when
insufferable. She's become insufferable,
But
just
when
like
you-
this bitch.
Jesus.
Huh?
Quinton.
Wait. What
But
has
like, okay,
Angel
so
Reese
Joy
done?
knows she's
What has
pretty,
Angel
right?
Reese done?
Go ahead.
My fault. Go ahead, Mika. My bad.
No, I was just saying, Joy knows she's pretty, but it's the arrogant side that gets Joy, right? Because like when she said, I think where she messed up is when she was like, people was like, oh, well, we're not going to watch you anymore. She was like, I look good. You're going to watch me. You're going to watch me. It's like, men know you look good, but I don't think they want to hear that, because then it becomes like, That's the problem with Joy. She got a little arrogant.
I just want to know how it's not sustainable for Angel Reese to capitalize on being a content creator and a socialite. I just want to know how that's not sustainable.
I guess we can say that. I guess we can just fucking rollingly say that about any pretty woman.
No, I'm asking you to substantiate. Why are you saying that? Why are you saying
I agree
that?
a little bit with,
no one
Quinton.
likes this person. No one likes how she acts. Like she don't have no fucking substance. She's a pretty girl. That's it. Most pretty women that run, they have some kind of substance. They talk about something. They're intelligent. They don't just look good. She's fucking a ghetto fucking bitch, and she's arrogant, and no one likes her. What are you talking about?
Jesus Christ.
Like literally, no one likes her.
You used to like her.
No, I fucking did. I never liked her.
Don't you fucking sit up here and lie. Don't you
I
fucking sit up here and lie.
her, nigga. I
Don't
fucking
you
never
fucking
liked
sit
this
up here and
bitch.
lie.
I said that she was better than Caitlyn Clark for 2 months, and that's it. I ain't never liked that bitch. Close your mouth, nigga.
No, dude. You was literally sitting up here saying, no, Bradford, Quinton is not right. This nigga is lying. This nigga was sitting up here trying to convince us. This nigga was sitting up here trying to convince us how she was better than Caitlyn Clark.
Prove it.
Run the tape. I ain't got to prove
You
shit.
run the tape. You run the tape. Where's the tape at?
I ain't
You
never
run the
said
tape.
nothing about.
No, you the one got the
agreed or
allegations. Where's
disagreed
your
with
proof
none of that
at?
shit.
Where your proof
All
at,
I
nigga?
said was Caitlyn
Where
Clark
your
gonna be a
proof
dog.
at? Where your proof at, nigga? You just be saying shit.
You know where the proof is at?
Where is the proof, nigga?
3 months
You just
back.
be saying shit.
3 months back. You know where that proof is at.
No, nigga. You just be talking.
Nope. You lying. You was trying to convince us that Angel Reese was way better than motherfucking
That doesn't
Caitlyn
mean
Clark.
I fucking like her. What are you talking about?
Round 1, fight.
You just said you did. Now you didn't.
No, I didn't say
Now
I
you
like her.
didn't.
I
Which
never
one is
said
it?
I. You're a fucking idiot, bro. You're so stupid and you don't
Nah,
listen.
dog. No. First you didn't, then you did. Now you back to you didn't again. Which one is it, man? Be consistent. You gotta hold the L on this one, Quinton. Gotta hold the L on this one, man. You was all for Angel Reese.
Hold up. How I started? What I do?
Man, Mika ain't had nothing to do with this.
He said allegedly.
Quinton
Y'all are wild in
Quinton
that
started
chat.
hating this girl out of nowhere. He was all for it. Then he just started dogging her out of nowhere. Complete. Am I lying that time? Am I lying?
Y'all are wild.
Y'all are
I
so
don't
funny
understand
when you
it.
go back and forth.
I don't understand it, man.
Wow.
Y'all let Slimmy get shit off unsubstantiated all the time, and y'all just let this nigga say whatever he wants. And then,
How do I say whatever I want?
he just say anything, and y'all don't say shit back, nigga. Y'all don't argue with Slimmy unless it's about some music shit. Everything else, y'all just let this nigga run amok, nigga.
Quinton, how did I run amok? You
Nigga,
literally
I said
were trying
Angel
to
Reese
convince,
the first
bro.
month of basketball. I was advocating for Angel being better than Caitlyn. I
Round
never
2,
said I like this
fight.
bitch. I've never said I like this bitch. I've always hated her fucking what she stood for. She's an arrogant fucking hoe with some money from the fucking hood. And I've always hated everything she stood for. What the fuck are you
Finish
talking
him.
about? It's all on the internet. Niggas talk about it. You hate a black woman. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Never liked her. Just because I fucking said she was playing better than Caitlyn for one single month, don't mean I fucking like her.
Flawless victory.
First it was 2 months, now it's 1 month. You keep changing up, man.
I never liked the bitch. Don't matter what. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 2 seconds, 8 seconds. I ain't never said I like this bitch.
Why she gotta be a B?
Yeah, she's a bitch. Look how she's an arrogant fucking bitch, nigga.
This is what we was just talking about, man. This dude be going off. This dude be going off on the sisters. he be sparing the snow bunnies. Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism. What? Ooh, get Dr. Umar on Quinton ass. Pause. Good Lord, man. Quinn, you gotta hold the L on this one, dog. You was clearly trying to convince us that Angel Reese. You was all for Angel Reese. Me and Anton was like, nah,
You
she
said I
ain't it
liked
compared
her.
to.
You said I liked her. Me trying to convince you she's better than Caitlyn Clark doesn't mean I like her. That's not. Her stats at the time were better than Caitlyn Clark's. Sorry, but they were.
Her stats was never better than Caitlyn
Yes, they
Clark's,
were.
dog.
At the beginning of the season, her stats were better than Caitlyn Clark. Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
This wasn't. See, this is how I know you off, Quentin. This is how I know you off. Because this wasn't even during This wasn't even during the WNBA season. I'm talking about when they was playing college basketball.
No, I fucking hated it even worse, nigga. I was all for the white people up north, nigga. Fuck LSU. What you talking about, nigga? You just make shit up. You make shit up, and this nigga makes shit up and then make you prove what he believes. No, you find it. What, nigga?
Oh my God.
Carrie, do you think that
Mhm.
and I'm assuming that you don't know a whole lot about her basketball career, but from what you've seen, do you think that Angel Reese actually wants to play basketball or she just wants to be an influencer?
I think she wants to have money and she wants to have fame. Like that's how she comes across. And if that's her focus, then I think that she's capitalizing while she can, cuz to somebody's point, I think she has an opportunity right now, but I don't think it's going to sustain itself long term. So,
Why you don't think she can sustain it?
because I think to Quentin's point, it doesn't sound like there's much substance. So I think that eventually she's gonna get old if she keeps playing it this way. If she keeps playing, to her body, to how she is acting, looking, what she can wear, whatever, and like her access to certain stars and celebrities, I think that that's not gonna be able to last long term. But maybe she got a game plan. Maybe she's like, I'll just run it up while I can.
If you look at her show, her interviews are mid. Like she has her fucking cards, and she's like, "What do you think?" like she just talking to a nigga sitting in her car, nigga, and about to suck his dick or some shit. Like it ain't really nothing. Like you rich and you asking another rich person questions, nigga. Okay, that's it. It ain't nothing. It's dumb. It'll run its course. Nigga, if you don't produce on the basketball court, then you're gonna fade to black. No pun intended.
What do
I
you
mean, I
think?
think it's. Oh, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead, Carrie.
No, I was just gonna say from what she was saying, I think that it's obvious. She wasn't like, man, I'm so happy because I'm able to take care of my family, my friends by playing basketball. It seemed like she was heavily focused on one, being able to take care of her family, being able to bring her friends along, and the access to the celebrities. So
Yep.
Nigga, she's one slip up in an interview from being canceled.
Mika, what do you think about Angel Reese's the visibility that she get? Do you think that she prefers to be an influencer, or do you think that just or she's into basketball but she's just capitalizing?
I think Angel Reese wants to be an it girl because I mean all the girls in her age range, that's what they're doing. They use their whatever I guess their talents would be, Glorilla, Lotto, whatever, and then they go off to be the it girl. But she's gonna have to keep up the talent
What,
because the
playing
talent is
basketball?
yeah. I mean, because the talent is what's getting her the things outside. That's where Cardi B messed up because the music was what was getting her the deals and the branding and all that. So the moment she stops the talent, I don't think the other things are going to be sustainable.
Mm. I don't know if outside of like a Caitlyn Clark, I'm not really sure if basketball matters. If WNBA basketball matters. I think she's very young. How old is she? 20, 21, or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
I think she's very young.
Somewhere
So,
between 21 and 24, something like that.
yeah, I think she's super young. So, she's still trying to figure it out. I do think that she's probably playing it right when it comes to finances and money. Not how she manage her money, but being able to capitalize off of her visibility and trying to make as much money as possible. I think that that makes sense. I'm not really sure if I can think of a WNBA player that's rich outside of maybe a Caitlin Clark. And so I think that maybe she is playing it right. I don't necessarily care for the way that she carry herself. You know what I'm saying? I think she showed too much ass and all of that shit. But no, she like a
She was
child.
crying about she was when they lost the championship, she was crying about they sexualize me. Like nigga, you be walking around the fucking country half naked. Fuck you
Yeah, she
mean?
just recently dropped a picture where she was like in some red lingerie. I was gonna show it, but I don't want to show that on here because again, she like a child to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to kind of give that same kind of energy. I don't look at her like that. I see a lot of guys that be like, yeah, she got cheeks and stuff. She just don't. She don't. To me, she look like a little kid. I'm not. I'm not
And she talks
attracted.
like one.
She do. She
Like she's
talk like
not
a little child to me.
like a little
Yeah, she,
dummy. Like
now I
I'm
will
like,
say this: she do look like somebody trying to play dress up.
She does. She looks like somebody that is like trying to figure out her way and stuff. And so
Mhm.
I have a hard time maybe because, like I'm 40, you know what I'm saying? So she 20. And so it's
Yeah,
different. You know what I'm saying? I could be her father, so it's different for me. Which also kind of feeds into the idea that that confirms to me that I could never talk to a chick that's young like that. Like I know that they always say young girls would talk to older guys and all of that. I could
they're
never.
so stupid. They're so dumb. Like
They're
you can look
very,
at them,
very
but
stupid.
once you start talking to them, you're like, you're so fucking dumb. And the shit that they say and they actually believe it, that it makes it you like fuck. Trust me, I try and I can't fuck with you. I don't give a fuck how big your titties is, how fat your ass is, or how pretty you are, how skinny your waist is, nigga. Fuck you. You 21. Get the fuck out of my car. Shit.
I agree with you 100%, Quentin. And like I said, I respect if whatever people want to do, if as long as they're doing it legally. However, for me, I can't be around for a long period of time women that young or women that much my junior, that much of an age gap, because it's like We don't even like the same music. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not in the same space. We not in the same mentality.
Dude, pull up her podcast and just listen to her interview.
I'll
Like
listen to it.
I was more like interested in what's his name? Cayenne Anthony. I was more interested in what he had to say than what the fuck she was asking him. Like,
yeah,
actually, that shit, that whole relationship made me sad because I seen like Cayenne.
Well, I
and
mean,
Lala
there's guys that still be like, you know, they be in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and they be like, yeah, I'd rather talk to a chick that's in her. I can't do that shit.
They're so dumb.
Yeah, what they call it,
Maybe,
the junior college.
maybe the men are just as dumb that's talking to them.
Yeah, I agree. But I do think that she's probably just capitalizing off of the visibility. I've never heard of a WNBA player that got money. So, you know, this probably helps. And
it is new.
They all eventually they all talk about they will be broken.
The money part is new.
Then they have to go overseas to make more money because they don't make enough over here.
Yeah, I think
that's what
that
Diana
she
Taurasi. That's what Diana Taurasi did.
I don't think she care about basketball, honestly. I think she care about being visible. I think she care about fame. I think she care about being popular more than she care about basketball.
Once it starts affecting her basketball, now that she doesn't have the same basketball coach, you about to really see how much this woman sucks. Like Teresa Witherspoon was riding her dime for this bitch and all her stats, and they fired her ass for it.
Some people in here are saying stuff like, check it out. They're saying it's not the age, it's her. There are some very mature and intelligent young ladies out there. Listen, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Y'all niggas lying.
And this is the same nigga that was just saying I was a simp.
I think Anton, to your point,
if
you envision women that age, and if women that age make you think of your daughter, it's not gonna matter how mature they are because you know their age.
They ain't mature though, Carrie.
Like,
they can't turn no conversation with me. Listen, I'll give you an example, just on some general stuff. We be laughing about stuff that they probably be like, what? We start talking about certain music and skating, and we'll start singing a song or something like that, and it's just like, what? Like, I don't even want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever had a conversation with somebody that's 22 years old? Like, even like when you go to the restaurant and you start talking, like, let's say she's a server or something, it's like,
they're so dumb.
My nieces are like 23 and 24.
Probably a bad word. Ignorant is probably a better word than dumb.
No, they're
Anton, you're absolutely right. And I mean, that goes for the boys too.
Yeah, they very green. They're very green. Like, I seen her doing a TikTok, and I'm like, I'm too old for that shit. I don't want to talk to you. I don't. Like, I really don't want to talk to you. Matter of fact, go get the belt. You know what I'm saying? You might need a whooping. You need a whoop or something. You know what I'm saying? Go get the fuck out of here. And so, listen, I know that there's guys out here, oh no, she mature for her age. Nigga, what? What are you talking about? No, she's not. She's 20, nigga. It take 40 years to be 40 years old. I don't want to talk about the same thing that they want to talk about. Take 30 years to be 30 years old, dog. Like, no, she's not. To me, I don't even think that it's some 35-year-old chicks that's fully matured for their age. And I think some of them I'm like, you know what? Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want to talk to you. So you ain't going to sit here and try to convince me. And that's just me personally. You're not going to convince me that the 22-year-old is worthy of talking to. You're not, bro. Get the hell out of here.
Well, maybe they're like what Fugazi said. They're the exception.
Yeah, okay. No, they're not. No, they not. Sound like you sound like a child to me.
I'm lucky what?
I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna find that fucking stream.
There's nothing to find.
Somebody said who wants an old car. I do. I love the classics. I'm hunting for classics right now. I love the
So
classics.
what do you think, Anton, is the
87.
is like a good age range? So you're what, 40 what?
42.
Okay. What's a good age range back
Back what?
for somebody that's
40,
42?
nigga,
Huh?
41 and
What's
9 months, nigga.
what do you say?
Well, it depends. What's a good age range hypothetically if I'm just dealing with her for that day or that weekend or dealing with her long term?
You know what? Long term.
Long term,
Yeah.
40, 36,
Okay.
30, 36 and up at least.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
I don't want
Man,
I
even
don't I don't want
36
no I
girls,
don't
like,
want no chick that ain't my age. I don't want nobody like that.
even 36, because there's this one girl I talked to, and she's like 38, no kids. I'm like, you just moving around the world like you got all the time in the world to do it, whatever the fuck you want. I think it's weird. Like she move every like freaking every other year, and I'm like, well, why don't you get your ass somewhere and sit down?
I like talking to people. I like getting to
yeah.
know people. I like picking their brains. I like seeing what they know. I like learning from them. I want to know you know what I'm saying? How you see life and the places that you've been to and what your experiences are and what kind of value do you add into certain things that I think is interesting and I want you to have a story. Like I lived a little bit of life. I want to talk to other people that lived a little bit of life. So it's just a little different for me, you know?
Yeah, you ain't 40. Shut
ABL
up.
is wilding today. He said,
That nigga like 68. That
Shout
nigga
out to my
Jesus.
dog ABL. I mean, listen, as long as you're doing it legal, I think that everybody got a preference. For me, I like talking to people. I am a person that also gets stimulated based off of your mind. Your mindset, man, having that conversation, that shit does something to me. It's nothing that a chick that's 24, 23, 22 years old that could tell me that I won't look at you like, damn, you a child. You supposed to be hanging out mentoring my daughter or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Child of God.
yeah, man, I don't know, bro. This is different. So I look at it different. Anton, what classic you looking for? Chevelles, Impalas. I like Grand Nationals. My first car, what is it? It was a 1986 Buick Regal with the rag top T tops. I like Monte Carlo SSs. I like DeLoreans. I like 96 Impalas, 2004 Marauders. Um, I like you know what I'm saying? I like classics. I like classics that I grew up liking and admiring. I like the old Diablos, Countach. I like the '80s Mustang. The '90s Mustang that he was riding in Minister Society. I like that one, the drop top one. I like IROC Z's, Camaro IROC Z's. I like those. T top preferably.
What the fuck?
Um,
None of these are like certified like classics. Like these is like some just old black cars that black people like.
a
What are you
classic
talking
car is anything that's older than 20 to 25 years old, technically.
about?
And
So like a
trust me,
Nissan, like
I
so a
like
Honda Civic. So a
no,
'96 Honda Civic is a classic.
no,
You just said anything over 20 years.
no,
the
there's certain
pacer.
cars that could be classified as classics, and you get, for example, in Michigan, you can only get a certain license plate if it's older than a certain age. So technically, that is true. Now, again, I'm from Detroit. We do the What We're Dream Cruise, but I do like Nissan Skylines. I like the old GTRs. I like the latest GTR because that body style has been in existence for over 15 years. Um, I like anything 454s, anything with a four barrel carburetor on it. I like those. Um, so it's certain cars that are classics. It's certain body styles that we grew up loving. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what era you're from. So yeah, 100%. 100%. I think that there's cars that are still I believe that the '04 Marauder, which is only 20 years old, is a classic. 100%. The Mercury Marauder is a classic. The 1996 Impala is definitely a classic. So, you just got to know your cars. You definitely got to know your cars. And there's certain cars that's going to always appreciate over time.
That's true.
I like, for example, the old Custom Deluxe. You might not even know what a Custom Deluxe is. You know what a Custom Deluxe is? Nope, you don't even know what a Custom Deluxe is. The old school Custom Deluxe was a pickup truck. It was a Chevy pickup truck.
This nigga asked me a question. I shook my head yes, and that nigga told me
You
no,
ain't
and then
know.
told
You
me,
didn't know what a you didn't know what
nigga,
a
do you
Custom
know who
Deluxe
I
was.
am?
You didn't know
Do
what a
you know
Custom
who?
Deluxe was.
Do you want to? Do you want me to take y'all to my garage right now,
You know motorcycles. You don't know cars. You just said a Honda Civic.
nigga? You Google the 1%ers and get back to me. Car
So
club,
like I said,
not a motorcycle
um,
club. It's a car
I
club.
like certain things, certain cars, certain things. I like the new stuff too. I love the new stuff too, but I like the old stuff. I can appreciate the old stuff too. So
My
yeah,
grandfather
man.
got
Old
one
cars
old
are
car. It's
dumb.
like
I
a
hate them.
1960 something buggy, something like that.
Nope. I'm all about the new
But it's
shit
like
that you
all
ain't got to work
metal.
on. The motherfuckers got warranties, so when they break, you can go tell somebody to fix them. That's my skilo.
The new
No,
stuff you
he
can't
keeps
even
it
get
up.
in
He
there.
keeps it up. He drives it and stuff and parks it back and whatever.
I do
I,
But
I
like
it
the
wouldn't.
looks
I,
I
like
like the
brand
I
new.
wouldn't buy cars that I would have to maintain myself because
I
I don't
like the
have that
old
acumen.
BMWs. I do. I like the 80s and I like the old Benzes. Preferably the 90s Benzes. I love I like the 80s Benzes too. I like all of that stuff. Like it's a lot of cars
Oh,
that's just
Beetle.
so
Okay.
great. It's so many great cars. So many great cars. Yep. 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 Yep.
Nothing like that. Ain't nothing like that Regal, that Grand National though, man. I'm
Yeah, that
sorry.
Grand National is different.
That shit
But I
just
mean, we couldn't
nasty.
afford the Grand Nationals with the the 6 cylinder in it. So we went and got the Buick Regals. You know what I'm saying? Same body style. We swapped out the engine. We put some Flowmasters on it, and
I don't know what y'all talking about.
the
Shit
chain
is off.
swapped out the exhaust. Put the Flowmasters on it. If you can find a 454, and you most of the time you wouldn't put a supercharger in that unless you was running slicks or something like that. But yeah, man, we rock. We rock. We would throw a Pioneer pull out face radio in that joint. Throw some Kenwood 16s in the back, 12, maybe even 12s, 8s or 12s in the back. And you rocking. You rolling. Your trunk might be rattling a little bit, but you rolling.
You remember that one book, Crutchfield? It had all the speaker stuff in it. What it
Yeah.
called, like Crutchfield or something with all the.
Yep. I
I couldn't
like the El
afford none of it.
Caminos with the car that looked like a
Mhm.
pickup truck. Yes, I do.
That shit is so ugly.
I don't what the
It's
El
fuck.
Caminos? The El Caminos are sick.
I think the oldest car I like is probably like a Ford F-150 Lightning, the first one, Paul Walker
I
style.
do like the Ford F-150 Lightning. They had the Harley
Not not
Davidson version. Yep.
not that new shit. That new shit whack.
No, the new Raptors are sick. I love the new Raptors.
No, the new Lightning is it's the electric
Yeah, the
F-150.
Lightnings is electric. The Ford Lightnings back in the day, it had the curved front. It kind of looked like a shark in the front. Kind of looked like a whale in the front a little bit.